Okay, so now I've got the Seattle Seahawks draft reaction. I'll look at each pick, give my thoughts, and then give an overall grade at the end. So they only had three picks, so it's going to be a pretty quick one. The first pick was Dwayne Eskridge, though. I didn't like it. I like the player of Dwayne Eskridge, not in the second round, though, probably third, fourth. Just seemed a bit of a reach, especially when you only got three picks. Also, I think the best thing that they could have done was trade down, get more picks, get more value. Like getting like a couple more picks for this, like, and they're probably pretty high up because people would probably want to get this pick, I would assume. So if you trade it back, you would have had more picks. I think you could have just done better with the pick that you had. And then you draft Dwayne Eskridge, who will probably start in the slot straight away. Does need to improve a lot. Like he's dropped a few catches, kind of just only had one route, basically just ran goes. So he's got really good speed. And I guess they could use a player of his caliber like in the slot. I think he can be a good player. He's pretty small. It's just a weird pick. I don't know why they wouldn't trade down. So I didn't really like it that much. And wasn't even the best receiver they could have taken. But then they got Trey Brown in the fourth. I really like this pick for them. I like Trey Brown. He's a good corner. He could probably start for them straight away. Like he's short with short arms, but good speed. I mean, he was just a really good player at Oklahoma overall. He's kind of underrated also. Like I think he was a really good cornerback in this class. Fourth round, I thought he could have gone in the third. You get him in the fourth. Really good player. I like it. That's probably my favorite pick so far. I mean, they only picked two, but yeah, I like the pick of Trey Brown. He's a really decent player and could play this slot. Also could play the outside. Just a versatile player, and they really needed cornerback. They didn't really have much there, especially in that division with a lot of good receivers. You need some good cover corners. And then they got Stone Forsythe in the sixth round. This was another really good pick. Like he was getting really hyped up near the end. Like, oh, this dude's gonna go fourth round, third round. He's a massive dude. He's 6'8", 307 pounds. He could start straight away. Probably just a tackle, not really a guard. I mean, he probably won't start straight away. He'll probably sit behind the players they got there, kind of develop into better pass rusher. But he's got all the traits, man. He was really good, really strong player. Like if he gets your hands on you, then boom, you're gone. He's also pretty quick for his size. Also, so he's pretty decent player overall. And I really like the pick of Stone Forsythe because definitely thought he would go earlier than this with just with the players that went before him and playing at Florida at a really high level. Didn't really get exposed at a lot of points. Was just a really solid player when he was at Florida. So I really like that pick. So their final two picks were really good. I just think they could have done more with this Dwayne Eskridge pick. I guess they were really high on Eskridge, but I doubt. Like, I mean, I did not think he was gonna go at this range. I thought he would definitely go later. Small school, kind of limited route tree, hands bit like inconsistent. But I mean, the rest of their picks kind of made up for it. I just think they could have done more with this draft. They got three picks. I think they could have got better. I think Cade Johnson or Tamora Terry could be better players than Dwayne Eskridge in the league, and they got him like those dudes undrafted. So that's kind of just says it all. But I think overall, I'd give this draft a B probably. Just if it was just these two players without Eskridge and they traded out, still got these two players, got some other players, I would have liked it much more. Probably would have given it around the A range just because these picks are really good. I really like these two picks. I think they did get two starters. Just, I feel like they could have done more. That's kind of the only reason why I didn't give them a higher grade. But overall, B, I really like two of their picks, and that's kind of it. So, see ya.